Your diction is off because facts are not arguable. That's why they're facts. Opinions are arguable. You can't argue. There we go.
That's an arguable opinion. I'm glad we can teach each other things
But
sometimes.
it's actually not arguable because I said one of, not the. There's no question. You're one of the biggest blessings to Bigo. You may not be the biggest, but there's no shadow of a doubt. JB's is
right. So then, one of the biggest blessings to Bigo, you are, yes. You didn't say I'm the biggest blessing to Bigo. You're
who is the
100%.
biggest
Yeah, I
blessing?
agree.
Who is the biggest
So we're
blessing to
gonna
Bigo on
actually
the gay side?
Jada Dodge. Period. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. Not me, not you, not red,
Think
not
about
blue.
it. You know,
Gotta give it to her.
you know,
Whether
I'm
you
not
like
a
the bitch or
hating
not, gotta
bitch.
give
I'm
it
an
to her.
honest bitch. We're gonna always give her her tea, and we all, and nobody has been shy to give her her tens. But leading a horse to water doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's going to fucking drink. I personally think the biggest fucking blessing to Big O, in my opinion, is Tay.
As the biggest, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. But she's one of the biggest wrestlers. Like I'd say she's top three, but not the biggest. Because whereas I think for the biggest blessing to Big O, you have to count down the impact. Tay has a lot of impact, but Jada Dodge brought us all here. Bitch, I would definitely put Tay top three. But bitch, Tay wouldn't be
Mm,
here if it weren't for Jada Dodge. So
I'm
you
sorry, I said what
still
the fuck
have
I
to
said.
put Jada
And I
Dodge
didn't
at
say
her,
it to be
like,
controversial,
you gotta
bitch.
give
I
that bitch
said
her
it to be
credit.
completely honest. I think
I don't think it's controversial because that's definitely an
y'all
arguable
give
opinion.
so
Bitch,
many
that hoe definitely has
props
these stats.
to her. I personally feel like props should be given.
I feel like you don't want to give
I've
Jada Dodge
always,
her flowers
I
fully.
have
But it's kind of
always.
undebatable. Because if you ask Tay who he think the biggest blessing
Everybody's
to
gonna
Big
have
O
their
is,
own
Tay is
fucking
going to say
opinion.
Jada Dodge. And I
See,
don't
the
even
thing about
think
it
Tay
is
like her.
define. Okay, so then it goes back to what's a blessing, because if we say who is
Mm-hmm.
probably had the biggest impact on Big O, undoubtedly Jana Dodge, because the decisions she made left a really big impact that's still being touched on this app with her without her being here. All the girls came here. As far as like a blessing, like a constant blessing to Big O, I feel like that's something that, bitch, are you constantly doing it now? Like, and no shade, if I just have to separate my motherfucking self, I would say Tay. Because it's messy and I don't really live for it. I can't watch. I don't care to sit. That bitch right there, she works harder than a lot of the other girls, the main girls. Now, I don't really see too many people putting in a lot of effort to try to keep something going on bigger. I mean, you yourself, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, you don't do as much on bigger as you used to do a year ago because you don't have to now. But when it was pure entertainment, JB's, you was on here. Well, you still on here a lot, but like you did a lot more. So a couple of the other girls, like y'all done made all y'all
Mm-hmm.
listen. No,
But
let me
I
finish
feel
because
like
I got a thought.
my
Y'all done made all
personal
y'all
blessing
money.
to
Y'all
Big
don't have to
O.
do that much no more. But that bitch Tay, she gonna be messy until the day she take her last breath. And although I don't live for, I'm a bitch. I can give tens when tens is tens. And I think that bitch is people that's checking out this app because of her. Not everybody that I meet. Everybody that says that because now I done added Bigo to the list of fucking apps where when I meet somebody in person, they say, well, I seen you on Bigo. Everybody on Bigo knows Bigo for mess. They don't know Bigo for the positive lives that may happen. They don't know for our murder mystery. They don't know it for the Black History fucking shit I try to fucking do. They know it for the mess and the gay drama. Who is the ringleader or has they foot in a pot with some gay drama at all times on this motherfucking app? That's that's my theory.
Her.
But it's not to take
That is
away
why she's
from
one of
Jada
the
Dodge,
biggest blessings to
but at the
Big
same
O.
time, girl, I mean, we love Beyonce. Don't get me wrong, but Beyonce wouldn't be here without her mama either. But at the same time, Beyonce did what the fuck she did. Her mama did bring her here, but she's Beyonce on her own. So Jada Dodge brought a lot of us here, but a lot of the girls are blessed in the app way beyond her. We always gonna give Tina her fucking tease for bringing Beyonce in the world, but Tina didn't make Beyonce. Beyonce made Beyonce. So there's only so much you can say about a girl that brought us here. Like,
Okay. So I agree. I don't think Jada and I made any of us. But for me personally, I dissect the impact of what everybody kind of brought. I feel like people, main girls like
can
Jalen
we
and
get rid
Tay
of this
and
term,
Zay,
main
they
girl?
brought more of an
I
entertainment
hate
side.
it. I had to use. I
You just
used
used
it
it.
because
You just
people
used it.
understand what I'm talking about. When I just say big old bitches, that's a whole cluster of hoes. If I use the term man girl, you know who the group of people I may be referring to. But I personally hate that term.
So that's
Okay,
just I just
okay.
used
Well,
it
go
for the
ahead.
same reason you used it. So using it, I'm using it for the same reason you using it. I personally don't give a fuck. They'll argue over that shit all day because honestly, a main girl in your eyes is who you watch. So boom. According to the
Right.
main girls, referring to the group, not the title, I feel like all of them have different impact in different ways. Tay definitely was a front end, more of a mess type of person. Like she ran her entertainment, she did her shit. Jalen did a lot of entertainment, did her shit. Zay did a lot of entertainment, did his shit. Whereas I understand a lot of people may watch Big O for a mess. You get what I'm saying? A lot of hosts came over here and started being on like here consistently for the coin. I know that you may personally think that mess is what keeps people on Big O, but me personally being real with myself, the majority of Big O that's here
Most
now is here for
100%.
money.
I agree with that.
You get what
I
I'm
have
saying?
to look.
The majority of Big O that's here now is here for money. And so I feel like Tay
So
definitely,
then,
like I
how
said,
long
is
do you
top
think?
three
How
for
long do
the
you
biggest
think?
blessing for Big O. But Tay is definitely the entertainment side. You know what I'm saying? God damn, like
Fuck, you
shit,
either gonna
bitch, you wouldn't
build
let
off
me
or you
fucking
not.
finish to say what the fuck I was gonna do. Bitch, I couldn't fucking finish.
So fucking gay, bitch. Gotta give a thesis for everything. Just stop
Not
going
like I was
live.
fucking saying before I was so fucking rudely interrupted, bitch.
Cry me a
You open
fucking
your mouth, tell me
river.
what the fuck I am and am not gonna do, bitch. You won't even let me talk.
Let me eat your. Let me
Damn.
eat your pussy.
Now, like I was going to say, I genuinely do enjoy my friends. And I genuinely do enjoy my time with my friends. If it makes you feel better as my friend, when I'm out with you, if you feel neglected, I will not go live as much. That was the entire ending thesis of what the fuck I was trying to say before I got cut off.
Fuck you. Stay live as you want. Stay live as much as you want, bitch. I can't take that. I like hood bitches. That like memories. I don't want to change what you do, cause I'm pretty sure I'm not a fan favorite on your side of the live, telling you to not be live when you out.
It wasn't about being
Cause
a fan
yo
favorite. Now
girls,
you missing the point. I literally just said, see, this is your
it's
fucking
something that you
problem.
do.
A part of okay, so let me explain something to you. A part of having a fruitful and prosperous relationship, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, any type of relationship with one person and another person, it's compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like you give and you get, you give and you get. Hey, JB's, I don't like what you do, or at least this was the purpose of me. If we just came on here to say what the fuck we don't like to each other, if the whole purpose of this conversation to me was to address what I don't like to with my friend, and then we work on it and we move on. If the whole purpose was just to sit on here and say what we don't like about each other, I wouldn't have had the conversation just to fuel a whole bunch of motherfucking page to think our friendship is falling apart. I wouldn't have had the
Fuck
conversation in
the
the first place.
page.
The purpose of this conversation to me was growth. So what I'm saying is my friend said something that bothers them. It's not going to kill me to not go live as much. You know, I feel like that's what the fuck a relationship is. Okay, she don't think I appreciate or value her because I'm always quote unquote working or entertaining other people when I'm with her, so I won't go live as much. That is the change that I'm willing to do because relationships are compromised. Now, what are you going to change to what I said? Not change, but work on.
Bow down to you, like the rest of your friends do.
None of my friends bow down to me, and bitch, don't insult my friends before I start reading
I'm
yours.
just saying.
I'm just saying, have your friends as dick suckers and yes men, and I can't stand a lot of them, and you know that. They all deep throat your motherfucking cock every time around you. Everything Shay says is fucking right. Me and Tracy are two of your only friends who tell you when you're wrong, which is why I don't like half your friends. Bitch, you
And
shouldn't have
this is
started
the
that.
undercover pressure I don't
But go
understand. Because
ahead.
why would you chill in these bitches' faces and go out with hoes if you feel this?
I don't chill in nobody's
I mean,
face.
granted, you don't. You never asked to be out. But if we're all out, don't just sit here and give it up like you just hate, 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 hate.
I never said I hate, hate, hate,
The
hate, 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 hate.
animosity
I
you
said I
just had
don't
with your
like a lot of them.
description gave a lie. It gave
It
a lie.
wasn't a lie. It was just enough. It was just
No, it
enough.
was a lie. A lie. Anyone
It was
watching
just
this could
enough.
tell that you
You
really
started it.
have an issue. Yeah.
You just gave
I'm
it up.
glad
You
you
just
caught
gave a
that
lot
comment.
saying that my
I'm,
friends
I'm
bow down
glad you
to
caught
me.
that comment. Carry on with her.
You just gave it up. You just said my friends bow down to me. I don't think they do.
I heard one of your friends tell you that you're too controlling. That's the only reason I said that. That's the only reason I said that.
No, one of my friends said,
You're too controlling. Out their mouth, I said that.
"What's no, no, no." It was truth or dare. You said, "What's one thing you would change about JB's?" Jay is a
I
little
said one thing you
controlling. I
don't
would
like.
like
I
for her to work
remember.
on
I
that.
said name one thing you do not
Yeah, and
like.
he was like, "Jay's a little
No, no,
controlling.
he
I
didn't
would
say a
like for her to
little.
work on that."
He didn't say a little. He said, I don't like the fact that you're
Okay,
too controlling. That's the only reason why I just said that. I said, bow
okay,
down.
and I like for her to work on that. And a part of being someone's friend in a relationship is taking their notes or criticism as your friend and working on it.
Right. So I
That's not bowing
said,
down
you
to
said,
anybody.
what am I
So
going to do
what you
differently?
said was your friends bow down to you. All the fuck I did was ask you, how are you going to change your actions in our friendship? And your response is, I'm going to bow down to you like your other friends do. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, because it seems to work because you're really good friends with them. So if I like suck your dick a little bit, it'll last longer.
No, it's not. And don't neither one of them suck my dick. Your friends suck your dick. Mine are not the same.
No. I
So
mean,
because you brought up quote unquote friends sucking dick, I told you how I think a lot of your friends suck dick. So I thought it was funny that you said that.
yeah, I mean, you can feel that kind of way. But yeah, I think personally, me, with a person like you, you're like a natural born. We're both natural born leaders and you don't like being wrong. So me, I'm never
It's
wrong.
not about being wrong. I'm heavily able to admit.
I'm going to do what I've seen work with other people that have been friends with you longer than me in hopes that our friendship lasts as long as you and theirs do. Because y'all have some type of agreement, an understanding that you have explained to me that I don't have yet because I'm not that. That's my translation. If it comes across as
Okay.
something else to another bitch, I don't give a fuck about how they
So,
interpret it. As long as you understand. My
so
lash,
okay.
it might be fucked up. I've been in Miami on the beach, so I got to take these hoes off. But that was me. I wasn't trying to say,
Noting what I
oh, like your
said.
other friends do because your friends suck your dick in each. No, that's not where I was coming. But you cave all of that with me. That's why
Okay.
I'm like, why is she attacking? Because
So
your friends are dick suckers.
responding,
Like,
how
girl.
I feel is it's not a problem with being used to overly blunt bitches or overly honest bitches because I am one. You can be blunt and be honest without coming off shady. You could have worded what you said the first time the same way you worded it just now, and my reaction would not have been the same. But you said what you said when you said that I'm going to bow down to you like your other friends do. That wasn't just being blunt, it was shady words. Now, whether you had shady
To you.
intentions behind it,
To you.
to me, and you're talking to
To
me.
you. To
So
you.
who else are you looking
To
to
you.
get the
To
meaning of
you.
your words but me?
To you.
Okay, and
To
the
you.
words were to me. They were my words. They were for me.
So if you took it as shade, don't take it as shade. And then you'll do better next time you hear me talk.
Or maybe less and like try not to intentionally shade things. I mean, intentionally
You
word things
took
that
it
come
as
off shady.
intentional shade. You
You're
took it as
smart as
intentional.
fuck. You're smart. One thing about it, two things for sure. I'm a smart bitch. I'm friends with a smart bitch. You're not a dummy. Bitch, your vocabulary is very extensive. If you wanted to use your fucking vernacular to express the fact of what you're trying to fucking say, you could. You said what you said. You know how the fuck to say what you want to say and not be shady. You're not a dumb bitch. You don't have a short vocabulary. You might have been raised in the hood, but bitch, you're not of the hood. Bitch, you are smart as fuck. You know how to say what you want to say. You said what you
So if you
said.
want to take what I said as shade and being funny,
No, I
say
don't
that.
want to take it as shade because I can't tell you your intentions. I can't tell you what you meant because at the end of the day, I'm not in Shay's head. But
Because
I'm
the
in
way you
telling you,
explain it now, the way you're explaining what I said intentionally, I can definitely see where, girl, this bitch was trying to be funny. That just sounds like
right.
the sensitive side.
But
I
it's
wasn't
like
trying to be that way.
you're smart, so you know how to say what you want to say. Like
I
you
said what I
have your
said, bitch. I said what I said. I meant what the fuck I said.
exactly, and you
You
said
want
that you're
you
gonna
wanted me
bow
to say
down to me.
I will exude a different professionalism around you so that our
It's not about
relationship
exuding a different
lasts
professionalism.
everlastingly.
It's
Bitch, you want me to
about
get like T.I. or something? I said I'm gonna do
no.
like the other bitches do because it worked.
Bitch,
Simple.
no, bitch. What you said was
I
that I'm
heard what
gonna
I said.
bow down to you like your other friends do. That was a shady statement. You know how to say what the
Y'all
fuck
thought
you
it was
want to
shady.
say
I
without
don't
being
care.
shady.
Well, then now we're at the point of the conversation where I've accepted what you said. The next time I say something, I can word it differently. I will do that. From now on, I'm going to try really hard to think diligently on the words that I say so that people don't think I'm trying to be shady or funny and I hurt some girls' feelings. So that's what I'm going to do next time because what I said kind of pissed a couple girls off. So before I speak next time, I'm going to is what I'm gonna say gonna come across as a bitch? Is what I'm gonna say gonna come across as I don't give a fuck? We're going to think.
Period.
So I
And
don't
I think
hurt
we
some
should both
girls.
do that. I think we should both do that in our friendship. That's a
Mhm.
note that I can also take. Girl, like thinking about what you say before you say it. People should do that in the first place. And that's a note I probably can take too. No shade.
You know, after a conversation like this, it'll just be like, how the fuck do people follow these hoes? Like they have so much shit to work on. Just Shay's a stubborn, stuck up bitch. JV's a narcissistic, cocky. So like, how the fuck are these people likable? I'm toxic. Oh, this screen recorder right here. I know for a fact because I
They
feel like we're
love
on the
toxic shit.
I feel,
They
but see,
love
I feel like we're on
toxic
the phone.
shit.
I feel like we're on the phone, so like I'm not even taking into
How many people are on
consideration
your side?
4,000.
There's 2,262 people over here. There's almost 7,000 people watching this
So
toxic
me,
shit.
because I've been an influencer
So,
so long, I don't even pay attention to the numbers. So
no,
there's
I just
all
looked up. I just looked up
there's oh
because
so many. There's oh so many different opinions to where certain screen recordings from this conversation will make me look like the worst, most distant friend.
and
You have
also
some
let me
screen
go ahead and
recordings
say this
tonight
before
too.
I read all the big let me say this before I read all the
Don't
confessions
and don't
and bitch.
and one thing, please stop reading those things. I feel like they do bad for
I
you.
will, but the reason why I be reading them sometimes to be caught up with Bigo, because being that this is my job, girl, I don't be on it 24/7 as you think I may be, and I be missing some shit. And sometimes those are good ways to keep up with what's been going on. But to a certain
Oh
extent,
Lord.
it is toxic. And I don't blame you for when you say, don't read them. But let me say this. Before everybody goes up under the comments of this YouTube video, if you're seeing it, or you comment in the confessions, or you comment on the main T. Bitch, y'all are not my friend. I don't owe you
Damn.
no loyalty. Y'all not my friend. Y'all, I don't owe y'all no loyalty. Bitch, y'all don't really get to give. I mean, of course you can give your opinion, but I personally don't give a fuck because the bitch sitting next to me is my friend. As much as a girl, so many words. That's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I personally don't give a fuck about y'all opinions before y'all start writing them. I know it's gonna be a hoe in the comments to say, "Girl, this is toxic. They should just blah, 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 blah." Kiss my ass." Take
My
the things
turn.
that you think we hold on, wait, real quick. Now I'm gonna let you go. Take the things that you think that we should work on in our relationship and apply them to one of your friends. And if you're already fucking doing it, keep doing it and stay out my business.
You
Well,
my
I did go
friend.
live, so bitch, just keep watching and shut the fuck up.
You my friend. YouTube comments, comment girls. You my friend, girl. It's just I'm a little rough around
Don't
the
try
edges.
to be
Like
their friend so they'll drag you.
no, bitch. It's like I'm rough around the edges. Like I'm really a work in process because what like being being told about myself is kind of what like I have to get used to
You
because
be
like
gagging, because I
when
don't be sucking
somebody
that
tell
cock.
but see the thing it is when the intentions are not what people are saying that they were, it annoys me because how the fuck you gonna tell me what I was trying to do? Yeah, I word things a little differently and I could be a little da da da. But I'm 21. Look at me, I gotta throw the age in there. Excuses. I'm 20 fucking one, bitch. I'm
You
not
know
50
what's
yet.
crazy? When we be talking, we be automatically thinking what bitches are gonna say to us. That was just doing
Excuse
that
me.
when I was like, girl, stay out my business. Bitch, you on live. Like, girl, I be
So I
playing
did,
the
yeah.
comment girl in my head.
But no, it's like I am a work in fucking progress, and my work is my mouth. I have a very work onable mouth, and it don't even be on purpose so I can be the edgy bitch. I just want to be mean. I just want to be rude. When I can't be the only one in the comments where bitch, if I'm having a conversation, it's like there's a thought, there's some words that are running up the back of my head, and it's like, well, I just feel like that's stupid. Instead of saying, I truthfully do not necessarily completely understand where you're coming from on the topic. Could you explain more? It's gonna come out, that's fucking stupid. Like, I have to work on that. I have to work on that. I'm the bitch to say, you're fucking dumb. Instead of, I don't think you should have did it that way. There was another approach that you could have had. That's me. I'm gonna have to work on that. So yeah, that's literally it. We got issues, got them too. Give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you.
And,
That's the club.
to all Shay other
Uh-huh.
friends, if it don't apply, let it fly. If you don't feel like you're a dick sucker, let it
That's
fly.
the
But
thing.
if you
I
feel
don't
like,
fucking
hold on,
have
wait,
a
wait, let
lot
me
of friends.
finish real quick, sister. If you feel like I was talking about you, I probably was.
You wait till this get back to
I am talking about him. He's one of them, 100%. But
I
I've said it to
knew.
his face, so
This says carry yourself like royalty. That's what Google said. I would hate for it to be an Al Qaeda pledge.
you know, I can tell y'all the dumbest thing I ever did in my life. Y'all want to see the dumbest thing I ever did in my life? This right here. So I went to get a tattoo. It was supposed it was supposed to say October 9th, 2001. I got this tattoo when I was 15 years old. Um, I got this tattoo when I was 15 years old. It was supposed to say October 9th, 2001. But I literally screenshotted the translations off of a fucking website. And when I put the little thingy in to calculate the numeral and show me the numeral, it accidentally reset to October 9th, 2019. I have October 9th, 2019 tatted on my arm. And it was supposed to be October 9th, 2001. Oh,
So
no,
is
it's
that
not
making
October 9th, 2019. It's October 9th, like 2017. Whatever year
so
I got it, that's the fucking year.
they're just gonna think this like that year was just like the perfect year for you.
I was 15 or 16. So what year did it say? Somebody take a picture and tell me.
Bitch, girl, we don't give a fuck like that.
16. 16. You were 16.
I
Okay.
want more. Like y'all don't understand. I think I'm slowly getting addicted to tattoos because the pain is not that bad actually. And this one, like, hold on, this motherfucker right here, bitch. I'm gonna get more of her going down my back. But
I'm
I'm gonna
not
wait
getting
till I
no
get my
fucking
BB.
roses. I'm not getting no, and I don't feel like my arms are big. I think they might have looked big because I made them myself up. I like the way my arms look. They're not too muscly and they're
Girl,
not too
mine is I got the
skinny.
mama macaroni arms, baby. It's okay. I
I
like
don't
my meat
have
on my.
that much, but like my arms aren't too big and they aren't too skinny. I feel like I got girly arms. Like that's so
Child.
kind. Anyways, what was I saying?
Let's go get a tattoo together tomorrow. Today.
We
You can come over to my house. My tattoo artist is right down the street. He fuck with me.
can you do tattoos in the house?
No, baby, a shop. I wouldn't. Girl,
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
never got a tattoo in a house. Did I?
I
No.
did.
I've only been in a shop. Yeah, you see what the fuck happened. So, no, girl, it's a shop I go to. He really cool people. He the one that did this one. I'm tatted up, bitch. I got
You think he
tattoos.
can cover this up?
Why would you try to color it?
Because I don't fucking want it.
Just let it be like a remember how stupid you
It's
were one
good,
day.
baby. I'm either getting it covered up or I'm getting it lasered away.
All I know is I want more tattoos. Where should my next tattoo be? I'm really liking the arm shit.
I
Like this
don't
shit is.
want you to get too many tattoos. I
No, I always
mean,
told myself I'm never gonna be the tatted sleeve bitch. But I always wanted to get little subtle. You see how little this fucking butterfly is, bitch? This is
yeah.
not compared to tattoo people. This ain't shit. I always wanted to be the pretty bitch with just a couple of small visible tattoos. I don't want a
Yes, I
neck
think
or
that's
sleeve.
cute.
Yeah, I
100%.
don't know.
But don't get too
I'm
many.
I'm literally not. I'm probably not gonna get more than like 7 in my whole life. Like literally a couple. I want to have a couple cute ones where if you looking at me too hard, oh that's a cute. Oh that's cute. Like this butterfly, you gotta catch me in like a line, bitch. Like you standing behind me, like oh my god, that's so cute. Like yeah, that.
Hmm. Or like, I'm with my nigga and like we in bed and we just getting to know each other more. He like, how many tattoos you got? And I just show him all of them.
You know the reason why I got this butterfly right here too? Hickeys for them game nights with these niggas. Give me a hickey on my butterfly. It's my soft spot right here too. Niggas get
Oh,
behind your
JB, do
skin.
you like your chest tattoo? No, I hate this I hate this tattoo on my chest too.
Kiss my butterfly. Oh, I'm putting it in a verse. Kiss my butterfly. I went. No, I'm like, what? Bitch? Oh, kiss my butterfly. Oh wow.
It's cute. No, it's not because when I go get titties, how the fuck is that gonna look? Like the skin gonna be all distorted. Bitch, the spade gonna look like a motherfucking arrow. Like, it's just girl.
So the dude who did this tattoo today in Fort Lauderdale, because I got this one done in Miami, and then when we was driving leaving Miami, we stopped in Fort Lauderdale, and they got this thing called a swap shop, sister. It's like a building with everything in it. Like, and he did tattoos. I was like, I'm gonna give me a tattoo. When he did this one, do you know he told me the craziest tattoo he ever did was a tattoo of a bullseye on somebody's asshole.
Mm, I love
He
that.
tat- he tattooed a bullseye on a actual asshole, like on the actual asshole. Do you
I
know?
used to watch not I did not Black Ink Crew, but it was the other tattoo show. Like Tattoo Wars or something. This one guy got like a coconut and a banana tattooed on his dick. Like the balls were the coconuts. Ink Master. It was one of those fucking TV shows. And
I
then
just
like
know
he
it.
had to keep his dick hard the whole time, girl. It was a lot, honey. I just thought to myself, how is he gonna wrap that up? How he gonna stop that from shedding? Girl, like it was just too much that was going on in my mind as to how you got that tattoo. Then some bitches get their eyeballs tattooed. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Ain't no way in hell.
There are people who get their eyeballs tattooed black.
I think you worded that wrong. There's no way in hell you put it. That needle that went on this shit on an eye, you're blind.
There
You
are
can
people.
tattoo your fucking eyeball.
There are people who get their
You've piqued my
eyeballs
curiosity.
tattooed
You've piqued
black.
my curiosity. You've piqued my curiosity. I have to go see for
I
myself.
don't know how the fuck they do it, but bitch, again, watching that fucking tattoo show, they tattoo people eyeballs. Don't that shit look weird? You looking at it?
This is the devil.
Yeah. You thought I was
It's
girl.
swollen up so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my
Girl, I'm sitting here gagging. I'm not even looking at the things. I'm gagging for you. Girl, I'm sitting here. I'm secondhand cringing because I know what you're looking at. Like, girl, ew. People be fucking around going blind. Like, look at the red ones. Yeah, look at the red ones. Look at red eye tattoo. But some people be pain junkies. They be pain junkies. They be tattoo junkies. So,
These folks ain't got no love in the home. That's all I see, just a lack of
but
love.
I met someone who had tattoos eyes before. I met this man covered in tattoos at like a bar. It was a gay bar one time. He looked like
Mm.
Batista because he was kind of buff and he was the nicest thing in the world. I think I met him with Kyle and Christian in them. He was so nice. He was just a
You
freak.
nice, you know that's battling demons. I know a demon when I see one. That's something from the pits of
Well,
hell.
if
You
you
don't want to do that.
walk into a Southern Baptist church, and me and you walk into a Texas Southern Baptist church, they gonna tell me and you that we battling demons, bitch. So
Oh no,
clearly, as
baby. We go to a Texas Southern Baptist church. I'm blending it with the fish because I'm gonna be in there with an Easter drip. Girl, I'm gonna look so fish. You know I got the body. I'm gonna have a waist on. I'm gonna look so fish cunt. I'm just tall fish, and I'm in there. Mind you, I gotta do the Baptist clap where the hands don't meet, but you're just doing it. I am. I am Baptist fish, girl. I'm Baptist fish, ain't it? Girl, JB's, we gotta go to a church together. You know, some of them is opening
hell
them up in
no,
Georgia. I have a truck now. Next Sunday, we're going to a church.
who's we?
Me and you.
No,
Let's go.
no. I think it's disrespectful to walk in there and you don't really do all of that and just go to somebody's church.
Church doesn't necessarily have to be a place that you go to because you believe in God. There's like some very valuable lessons that these preachers,
I
you know.
don't believe in the system of the church at all. I won't be going.
Okay. I'm just saying, church ain't all for Christians.
I know.
They be, they be talking about some real shit in that chair. Well,
I
that's
just
a
don't
good
believe in the
pastor.
concept of
And then the
churches.
music be fucking lit. The quiet. Mind you, when I was a kid, I was not going to church for the fucking word of God. Them black Baptist choirs
No,
be
the
up there.
music is
Dude,
beautiful. Of course, the music is beautiful. And if you cut on some gospel music on the radio, I don't mind. But for me, I've always had an issue with some of the nicest buildings in black impoverished neighborhoods being churches. That baffles my mind.
churches don't pay taxes. Citizens do. You
You
can't
don't see
tax
that
the
as a
church.
problem?
No, you can't. I'm glad that they don't tax churches.
Okay.
Separation of church and state.
You know they tax schools and education?
Public.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
Because it's
that's even
education
more
given by
fucked
the
up.
state. It's education
I
given by
feel
the
like
state. Public.
Yeah, but I feel like education should be free. These schools shouldn't be working on small ass budgets of $1 million per year when the average salary for a teacher is 100,000 by itself. Girl, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Well,
Healthcare
I
and
mean,
education should be free.
should it be? Because your education for public schooling is fucking free. I mean, your tax dollars keep the building open, but you're not paying to go to high school. Imagine you had to pay to go to middle school and high school to graduate. Your
Well,
entire.
obviously, but you know what I mean. Like you don't have to pay to go to church either, but the establishment as to where all the money goes. You get what I'm saying? You maybe you don't, but that's what I'm saying. Like as far as like school, I think school and healthcare, certain shit as a human, I think you just fundamentally
But I
have a
mean,
right to.
the thing
Certain shit
about
as
it
a
is,
human, you shouldn't have to pay for it.
it's a trickle. It's a trickle effect because
100%. It's
I
not
don't
nobody's fault
necessarily
that
care.
work in the
I don't
schools.
necessarily care for free education. I care for wages being adequate to the degree that you have. It makes no sense that a girl will put herself in debt to get a master's degree to get out of fucking college making $12 an hour. And you have a
Yes, and
master's
it
degree.
makes no
You're
sense that
overqualified for the job that you have. I don't give a fuck if the education was free. When I get this degree, am I going to make a success? Because I grew up
to me
a,
personally,
a bachelorate degree, you are going to live a good life. Do you understand a bachelor degree damn near is the same as a high school diploma now? And a master's has debunked down to a fucking bachelorette. And a doctor, bitch, who really gagging over doctorate degrees any fucking more? No shade. I'm not saying it's out of style to be smart or go to school, but even assuming that you are on smart because you have a doctorate. But these jobs, girl, these people put themselves. It was a fucking YouTube video. I don't know the name of it, but it was a white girl. She lived in Oregon. She regretted going to college so much. She said, "I'm $35,000 in fucking debt that I don't know how I'm gonna pay. I have a master's degree, and she works at a coffee shop, making money off the tips. She only make money off the tips. She said, I'm overqualified for my fucking job. The market, I can't get fucking hired. Imagine going to school, putting all that in it, and you work at a coffee shop with a master's degree. It's
so
not that she's
with
stupid.
with all of that being said, taking into account everything you just said, especially for certain jobs like doctors and dentists and construction workers, certain jobs that are essential to society, being that we need people to do these jobs to function. Why are we putting these same people that we're going to turn around and need to survive in hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt? We need them. Society needs them. And the institution of college, the industry, is one of the biggest fucking industries in America, making all the fucking money right up under hospitals, which we also fucking need to stay alive. Why are we paying the most money for some of the things that should be fundamental for being human?
Because I mean, to be perfectly honest, they
Which is
don't
why I'm
necessarily
saying,
they don't
like,
necessarily need a whole bunch of fucking doctors to cure fucking people because it's way more money in treating some shit than curing some shit. So they don't really
exactly,
give a
but
fuck
that's
if you
kind of
become a
straying off the
fucking
point. What
doctor or not.
I'm saying
Well, become
is,
if you fucking become a doctor or not, because what the doctor's gonna fucking do, they're gonna prescribe you a type of motherfucking medicine or something off of a situation that's probably gonna prolong the shit long enough. Oh, I gotta tell you something off the fucking phone, sister. But bitch, they tried that shit with motherfucking me, girl. Bitch, yeah, girl, no. They'll put you on some medication that they'll say, yo, you're probably gonna have to take this for the rest of your life. And it'll be to alter your system to where the situation just never fixes itself. Like the
which is
pharmaceutical
why, I
is
don't go
the
to the hospital.
devil. It's the
You
devil.
remember you called me the other day, and well, no, that was Chucky who called me while I was alive. And I was like, bitch, I ain't been to the hospital in 5 years. Bitch, I'm not going to the hospital unless something is wrong. I do go and get checkups, but as far as just taking medicine every time I get some type of cough or cold, I don't do that. Bitch, your body has an immune
Oh no,
system. Let it
nah,
work.
nah, bitch. I'll pop a ibuprofen, girl.
Okay,
You
but
snap
what
my.
I'm saying is, every time I have the smallest illness, a stomach ache, a headache, something go wrong, I'm not running to go take some type of medication or go into the hospital. Your body has an immune system. Let it work. If a bitch walked through her life in a wheelchair, when it's time to walk, this hoe gonna be stumbling because she don't have a wheelchair the whole time.
Well,
If you
and I
go
know that
throughout
my body
life
does have
not
my
letting your
body
body like do
does
what it needs to do, when it's
my
time to do
body
what it
does
needs to
have the
do,
healing mechanism, sweetheart, but my body also got bills too. That's another reason to keep a bitch from running to the hospital. Bitch, crazy as hell. That shit is expensive as fuck. Girl, bye.
exactly. So back to what I'm saying, bitch. We just went full motherfucking circle, and I live for that because me and you continue to get way off topic. But bitch, we just went full circle. Back to what I'm saying. No tea, no shade. In the higher power, I would like to believe in. You can be fine in the afterlife by just being a good person. Church is not a necessity. To me personally, this is my opinion. If you don't agree, that's fine. But I think that as long as you go throughout your life being a good fucking person and acting to your best moral standpoint and just being a stand up good person, you don't need to go to church. If you're fucking dying and sick and extremely ill, you need to go to the hospital. But one of those two is going to put you about $20,000 in debt. And that's crazy to me. We need these construction workers, these doctors, these teachers. We need to educate them so that they can become functioning members of society. But to get educated, it's going to put you about $100,000 in debt. And that's
Okay, so
crazy.
let's talk. Okay, so let's check. College is a scam because okay,
100%. I don't
a
disagree.
little girl, named Lily from New York wants to be a doctor. The bitch goes to fucking college. Who's teaching her? Because the bitch who's teaching her is only going to teach her something that he fucking knows that he was fucking taught. And they're going to teach you what medicines to administer if you have certain symptoms, not certain shit to cure certain things naturally. Because if you know a lot of the human problem or ailments to your body can be fixed with certain herbs or plants or some natural things that come from the earth, like bitch, we come of the earth, so everything to help us is already on the fucking earth. It's nothing that needs to be made in a fucking lab. Conditioned to believe that the only help that you can get is from a fucking lab or man-made something. It's crazy because before all of this technology, humans were around for I don't know how many thousands of fucking years, bitch. Before any electronic X-ray, CAT scan, neck man, bitch. You're not gonna tell me that Miss Cancer just popped the fuck up in
I
the
agree.
last couple fucking
I'm not
years.
arguing with this point, but let me argue with a bitch in the
So,
comments.
but what I'm saying is like necessarily, I just personally think that the cycle is never going to fucking end if your education comes from a fucking institution. I really feel like a lot of stuff can be self-taught by your own fucking research, and you'll be a damn good healthy motherfucker, bitch.
But
Because
even if we take away just the whole medicine and hospital factor of it all, there are still certain things that need to be taught in school that people shouldn't like have to pay for. So with that, that's just my opinion on that. I feel like for me, education takes priority in my mind over religion. Or you can't get into heaven by being just a good person. That's not a good statement. What the fuck else are you supposed to be? Nobody's perfect.
child, you supposed
Going
to
to a
lift up
church
the
don't make you
name of Jesus.
perfect.
You supposed to lift up
So,
the name of Jesus, baby, and deny
baby,
yourself.
if the only way you're gonna do good in life is by worshiping someone, I don't think that's the person I want to follow. If the only way I'm gonna be okay is by worshiping someone, I don't think that's who I want to follow. If my morals and my actions throughout my life and the way I've carried my life and the type of person I was means nothing, but whether I bow down, get on my knees, and pray to you does, that's not the type of person I want to follow.
That's your fucking belief.
Period.
Chill. All I know is I could never be a person. I'm not shooting a shot at you. I could never understand an atheist. I can't
I'm not an
understand.
atheist. I believe in a
I didn't
higher
say you.
power.
I did. Did you not just hear me say I'm not shooting a shot
Oh,
at
yeah,
you?
you're right. Okay, so go ahead.
Because me personally, I couldn't serve a God or an entity, higher power, that I couldn't feel at times. So like, there's just certain situations. There's no explanation. There was something working for my good, and luck runs out. It was not luck. It wasn't by chance. You don't get that many chances in this life. So me personally, that's why the idea of religion, I'm sick of her. I will tell you
Mm-hmm.
that the structured religion, the you have to wear a certain this to go to this church, go on this day, bow down, look at the sun, this that, and put the oil on your bitch. You're doing a fucking lot, okay? But the understanding that there is something watching over me, with great power, you can't convince me otherwise. I've had too many situations where, had it not been for something looking out for me, the WELUVCHE that you know and love today, bitch, she would have been, not about it. I promise you, because bitch, I don't talk about it a lot, and there's a very emotional YouTube video coming sometime this year where I talk about the lowest point in my life, which was 2018, where Shay was damn near bitch. Ta-da. And that was in the middle of an Instagram career that y'all had no fucking idea. It was in the middle of the skits, the lives, the monkeys, girl. So yeah, you know, be careful with your favorite influencer. Try to really be going through it. But no, you know what's crazy? I was raised to believe, and for the Christian kids in the comments, I was raised to believe, not necessarily directly, but it was always implied. Somebody like you, I should never be friends with. Somebody that like you that'll say you don't believe in God, like you're then you're pro devil, you're pro Satan. I can't be friends with you at all. And I'm glad that I've
And
gotten
that's
older and more
ignorance.
mature. And I know I'm glad I've gotten older and more mature. But I'm talking about someone that said that they didn't believe in. I'm talking about and back then, 10-year-old me, we can't play on the playground. You don't believe in God. Like you don't believe in every word that the Bible says and the preacher says out of his mouth. You like Satan. Like, girl, what are you
That,
doing?
to me, that shit is scary.
It's brainwashing. It's a
People don't
cult.
see it as that way because it's their normal. But to me, that is the same type of like cult brainwashing I would watch on a fucking Netflix documentary. So back into what I was saying. I'm not an atheist. Let me go ahead and get that out there. I'm not an atheist. I do believe in something greater than myself. But I feel like everybody on earth is a part of something greater than themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm a drop in the ocean. I feel like I'm an ocean in a drop. I feel like I'm a part of the fucking universe, experiencing myself and learning through every single fucking thing that happens to me, gaining knowledge, gaining experiences through the life I fucking live. I believe there's a lesson on why I'm here. Like, the people I meet, I was meant to meet them, whether good or bad. There's something I can take from that. There's some type of relationship or lesson I can learn, or something that you needed to be here in my life for, so I can learn something. You know what I'm saying? I think every step I take in my life is a development of my soul. You get what I'm saying? And
You want to know what I wish we could see? Our fucking souls. Because these are just bodies. But there's
right,
like a
I'm a meat sack. You
spirit.
know what I'm saying?
There's a spirit. Like, I wish I could see what my soul looks like. What is your, like, bitch, if you could just, oh, that'll scare the fuck out of me, girl. Because this is just, like, this is not really what I look like. This is just what I'm in. This is my clothes, girl. Like, your skin is just your clothes. This is really not what I look like. Bitch, my soul just picked a cute body. You feel me?
But you know,
But it's
it's,
like,
I think, and that's also what I go back into. Like, that's my overall, and I'm not gonna delve back into this. Gender is a human thing, bitch. I think if I pull your
all
soul out
right,
of your
well,
body.
I
But
enjoyed the
no, that
vibe. I
ass, listen to what
appreciate
I'm
what.
saying. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. I feel like gender is a human thing. Like, if you want to
Here she
classify as man or
go.
girl, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, I feel like if I pull my soul out of my body and I pull your soul out of your body, I don't think either of our souls would have a dick between its legs or a vagina. You get what I'm saying? Can you
My
get
soul got
that?
a pussy. My soul got a pussy. I know that for a
I
fact.
don't believe your
I
soul
know
and
that
your
for a fact.
purest energy has a gender. I don't think it does. You know what I'm
It,
saying?
no, no,
But
no, no. She got a pussy, and
okay,
this me
what
talking.
the fuck ever.
And my
I
soul gonna
don't
get in trouble
think.
for talking about this because it's really supposed to be a secret. I'm not supposed to like talk about separation between soul and body yet. But she got a pussy. I know she do. She fuck good too. That's how I fuck good. But it's just I have an ass, and she not used to that. And I think that's why I
Can we
heard
take
it
some
first.
stuff serious?
And the
I
fact
don't
that you
think.
really think that I'm joking, that's the thing that kills me because I guess I have
Well,
this
if you
notion
want
I'm a
to
goofy person.
down your soul to being a slut and fucking and having a vagina, that's cool on you.
I
I'm
know that
talking about me.
the living the spirit. This is a bitch. I'm a bad bitch. This is not no. I'm dead the fuck serious. It's because I'm a comedian. People take when I'm really trying to be
I
serious
don't
as a
even
joke.
care. Just shut up and let me talk. So,
Fuck you, and I don't care what the hell you have to say. It's not that
with
important to me.
me, I personally
You
feel
think
like
fucking everybody's the same? What the
I
fuck, stupid ass bitch?
transcend. I transcend who I am. I believe in a higher power, and I believe that I am more than what I appear as. I'm more than the life I live. And that's just how I feel. I don't necessarily believe in the God that is promoted and praised in modern religion or everyday religion, but I believe in a higher power, and I believe all of us are a part of that, and I believe our souls don't have a gender, and
You're a
everything
fucking
is for a
You're a
reason.
fucking man. You're a fucking man.
I am.
You're
I'm currently living my life. I was born as a man, but I don't think my soul has a gender. I don't think yours is either. I don't think anybody's does.
well, maybe my soul is like androgynous,
I
a
think your
free
soul is
spirit.
a soul.
I think it's a free spirit. No shade.
I think that's
You know what's
what
the
it is.
scariest
With
thing,
me,
bitch?
I think being a good person is what should get you through life. Just be a good person. That's my moral of the story.
You know what scare me? Like that
Mm.
scares me that I think about sometimes is like the fact that we'll only ever see reflections of ourselves. Like imagine if you can take your eyes out of your head right now and then go stand in the corner and look at yourself from behind you right now. I think my heart will explode. That'll trip me out. If I could see me from behind me right now.
Mm.
It'll throw me off. Like if I could just take my eyes out and look back at my face. That shit fire as fuck. No, bitch, I really wish I had a twin.
I think energy can't be destroyed or created. So for some reason, I feel like I was something before I was what I was. Not necessarily reincarnation, but you know,
Let me tell you
I
something.
don't think my soul just came
Fucking
into
white man came over.
existence.
A white man came over. And we have to really come to a conclusion one day, y'all, where we have to say, just imagine everything these fucking white people said. Just go back on it because you're
You
not gonna
just said
convince
what I said a white man came up with.
the energy cannot be created. That's Newton's third law. Wait, no, that's something that a fucking white, fucking European philosopher, Ptolemy, Galilei, bitch, one of them, bitch. Yeah, energy cannot be created. Was that Adam? Oh my God, no, not Adam. The smart nigga, Albert, Albert Einstein. That wasn't him. He had the fucking theory of relativity. Moral of the fucking story.
But I don't think it's wrong because I experience it in my
Cause
everyday
no,
life.
no, 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 no. Explain to me the logic. Energy can't be created or destroyed. How the fuck did it get here?
It's the question of the fucking earth. I can't tell you and you can't tell me. So
I think that is the dumbest fucking shit that they try to confuse. They're just trying to be difficult on purpose because
it's not
they
about
can't
trying to be
explain.
difficult. It's not about trying to be
No,
difficult.
that sounds
The
like a
per
simple.
excuse me, can you ask me a
That sounds
question?
like a simple answer.
Now, it's not a simple answer, gag water. If it was, I think we would have figured the fucking universe out and agreed on a God by now. But we haven't. This has been an argument for millions of years. Me and you just relatively getting here. The reason why I believe that to be
Just
true,
thousands. Humans haven't been here that long. Go ahead.
who the fuck knows? If I take a piece of paper and I burn it to ashes. It's still here. It's just in a different form. If those ashes wither away into dust, which go into something else, they go into a fucking plant. That piece of paper started off as a fucking mulch, which came from a tree, which came from a seed, which came from a tree, which came from some mutation of a different plant, which came from something, which came from something, which came from something. You know what I'm
You're,
saying?
no, okay. Oh, oopsie. I
But
almost said it.
listen, listen to what I'm saying. The same way you just said what I said was dumb because we had to come from something. If anything, that just correlates with my point that everything comes from something
Okay.
because energy is endless. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
I
telling how far back I can trace that fucking seed back down to the molecules of the fucking dust that mixed with the star and made this fucking planet to the fucking moon rock to the like you know what I'm
You're
saying? Like
rambling.
it's I'm not rambling. I'm kind of trying to get my point across to people who aren't understanding it. Because in this debate, you hold the majority, and I am the outlier because a lot of people don't think how I think. So
Well,
I'm
okay.
kind of trying to just get my point
I
across that
personally
I think that
definitely understand that we
everything
think
has to come
through
from
different
somewhere.
ways and we have different ways of looking at things. I did not look at it like that. However, burning a piece of paper is a chemical change. It's no longer paper anymore. So it didn't burn into something and go into it's a chemical. There's physical changes
It's a
and
chemical
chemical.
change, not a chemical destruction. It still exists. It's a
You said
change, not a
what?
destruction.
It's no longer
It's a
paper. The paper has
change.
been destroyed. The paper has
It was
been
never
destroyed. It's no longer
destroyed.
paper. If something goes from paper to ash, it's no longer paper. If you take a
Okay,
piece of paper
but the
and you
energy
cut it
or
with
the
some,
matter that
so
is paper.
I can be quiet for you. Now, damn it, I'm trying to change. I didn't call you fucking stupid.
Okay,
I
but you're
didn't
just
just sit
saying
here
stuff
and
that
say
is
you're a fucking
wrong. If you're
retard.
gonna
I
say
said I
just
didn't
wrong
understand.
stuff, I would like to correct it. You said a change, not a destruction.
It's no longer paper.
But
Do
it
we
is
have to
something.
argue?
It didn't go into non-existence.
Yes, it did.
It's something else. It was a change. You said it yourself. A change does not mean destruction. You said a chemical change. Your words, not mine. It went from paper to ash, but it did not go out of existence. It was something, now it's something new.
Where's the paper? After the paper catches on fire and burns, what is it? Where did the paper? Where's the paper now? Find the paper.
It's
I take a
changed
piece of
into
paper.
ash.
No, no, no. I take the paper. No, where's the paper?
It's ash.
So it's ash now. So the paper's destroyed. Ash is here now.
It's changed into ash.
Ash was created because the paper was destroyed.
if Pikachu
If you
evolved
don't
into
get that logic in
Raichu,
the conversation
he
now, let's pick
wasn't
something new.
destroyed. He changed. I'm trying to break it down to you so maybe you can get it. Um, if
A
a
physical change does not alter the makeup of something. Taking a piece of paper and cutting it in half with scissors is a physical change because you still have paper here. You didn't create or destroy paper. Paper's still there. That's a physical change. A chemical change is milk spoiling. It's no longer milk. Milk does not exist anymore. It is a new substance. This is simple science for you fucktards in the comments. I don't understand. I can't argue
No,
this.
you're
I can't
trying to
argue.
push it in a way to make people go against what it literally is, and you're wrong. That
Okay, I'm
paper,
wrong. You're right, and I'm so sorry for being wrong and wasting y'all's time. Maybe I
no,
should have
but it's
listened
a
to. Maybe
conversation.
I
Let me
should have
tell you why
listened
I
to it
think you're
y'all's
wrong.
way. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm so sorry for wasting y'all's time.
But
Can
I'm
we do
trying
another
to
topic?
tell you how I think you're wrong.
You know, it's fine. You don't. I'll understand it. I'm thinking about it now.
Girl,
The
you
way
about
I
to
was
take
thinking
away
about
with
it,
them lashes,
I
girl.
should. I should have thought
Stop
before I
trying to
spoke. I'm
gaslight my
actually
girls
wrong.
in the comments.
No, I'm wrong. You're right.
Because I was
It's
talking to you with
girl.
that
It's
logic.
no. It's definitely not
I
a
think
chemical
this
change.
conversation was very constructive.
Right. You're right, girl. What is
Because we're
science,
helping
girl?
people explore beliefs and religions and science. And I think it's very. I'm going to start a fucking podcast.
Period, girl. All the sense in the world. Period, girl.
I never said I had all the sense in the world, but I have my opinion and you have yours. And we can talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But if I'm wrong, it won't kill me.
Right. No, but you're definitely right about this now, girl, because you burn paper. The paper is still there. It's just in the air. It's
No,
just
it's not in the
papery.
air. The paper's ash.
Oh, because the ash. So the ash is on the ground. It's floating mid in the middle of the air.
I mean, it
Where's the
depends
ash?
where you burn the paper, where the ash falls.
Oh, so now the ash is the ground. And then the ground, then the ash like becomes a fucking apple or something because it's going to grow out the seed or some shit. And then it becomes apple juice, and then you drink it. Then the paper becomes piss because you pissed it in the toilet and flushed it. Now it's in the ocean. So now the paper becomes the fucking Pacific Ocean, some shit, something like that. Then the fucking shrimp eats it. Then a whale eats a shrimp, and so now the paper has become a fucking whale because it then traveled every fucking where and some shit
See, the
like that.
tea is you think you being funny, but
I'm living your logic. You said
I'm
it
saying,
goes
but what
into
I'm
something
saying
and it
is
transcends.
you think you're being funny, but you're
I'm being
actually
dead ass.
explaining. You're
No,
explaining the
I'm explaining it.
transfer. Okay, so, bitch, you're explaining
Oh, so
the
you agree with
transfer
me?
of energy in a good way. I mean, you was trying to be cute, but you only further proved my point with what you were saying. That's the
Oh,
transference of
wait.
energy.
Also, you were standing on what I was saying. So the paper turning into a fucking whale. It's the
Excuse
cycle of
me,
life.
you are further proving my point. You saying what you just
Right.
said, trying to be funny, made yourself look wrong.
Yeah, wrong. Duh, girl.
100%.
Period. I'm stupid.
You don't believe
I
in the
tried to
energy
prove a point.
cycle?
I tried to prove a point. Got it, girl. You got me.
You don't believe in shit becoming, you know,
Because grass is a lion. I watched Lion King, you know. You
no,
die,
it's
the
not.
lion.
No, grass
Grass is a
isn't a lion,
lion.
but the
Listen,
no,
listen, listen.
excuse me,
Grass is a
because now
lion
you're trying to be
because
cute and you're trying to like,
no, no,
you're
no, no.
trying to
Let me explain.
excuse
Okay, so
me,
prove it wrong because now I think I'm catching on to what you're saying. This is the issue with you. You assume the worst when I just told you. Don't assume I'm trying to be funny with you, bitch, when I'm
bitch,
trying to
shut the
understand your
fuck up.
fucking
You was trying to
logic.
be cute.
Sensitive.
Sensitive.
No, you're soft as fuck. And all the
I have
bitches that agree
discerning
with you are
eyes.
just soft ass, weak
I
ass
have
bitches. I
discerning
can't do this.
eyes. I have
I can't
discerning
do this. I
eyes. I can
cannot.
see through
Because
when a
I'm
bitch is
dead
trying to get cute
ass.
on my
I'm
time. I have
trying to
discerning eyes.
understand your
I have
logic.
discerning eyes. And
I'm
anybody
trying to
with good eyes
understand
can
your
see it.
logic.
Okay, well, since you're trying to understand my logic, how about you actually listen instead of being quiet and waiting on your turn to talk? There's a difference. So,
Oh, I make too much money to be talked to like this. Mm-mm. Good night. We love Shay. I'm sorry. We love Shay. It's only so much I can fucking do. She's fucking retarded. I can't. I can't. She's fucking retarded. It made no fucking sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe it's her moms. She just recently started taking moms. She's fucking retarded. I'm sorry. That was tough to do. Y'all want me to change and be nicer and more understanding, but when I'm sitting here listening to fucking stupidity, I can't just clap along. I can't clap along. I can't clap. This bitch agreed with me saying that paper can turn into a fucking well. It ends up in a fucking well. I can't. I can't. That's just fucking retarded. I paid it when she said that there's no difference between gender and sex. Everything's the same. Something. Fuck it. I paid the bullshit, bitch. But y'all is not gonna sit here and talk to me about simple physical and chemical fucking changes. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get the shit. At this fucking point, if you burn a piece of fucking paper, it's gonna be a well in a month. It's gonna be a well in a month. Take it, run with it. If I am known after this live as the blunt, brutal, stuck up, never wrong, toxic, headstrong, never want to, if I'm known as that because I have common fucking sense and I graduated high school in 2017 with a fucking diploma and got accepted into the college of my choice. If I'm the dumbass, I'm the dumbass, I'll be the dumbass tonight.
Energy. So when you were trying to be cute, saying that, oh yeah, so the grass is the fucking lion. Yeah, bitch, the grass is the motherfucking lion. Because, bitch, that caterpillar is going to eat that grass, ho, and that bunny is going to eat that motherfucking caterpillar. And, bitch, that motherfucking fox, no, not that fox. Okay, so boom. You got the grass. The beetles eat the grass. A fucking, you have shit that goes on grass. The shit makes the grass grow. The deers come and eat the grass. The fucking lion comes and eats the deer. The lion shits out the deer. The cycle continues. The circle of life isn't something I'm going to sit here and debate with you about because, bitch, it's fucking factual. Of course lions don't eat deer. You get what I'm saying? Gazelle, same shit. The circle of life, like, go to the plants go berries, the gazelle eats the berries, the lion eats the gazelle, the lion shits or dies, they decompose, they go back to the grass, they go to the berries, bitch, they go to the gazelle, they eat the fucking gazelle, the lion shits or dies, it goes back to the fucking grass, which goes back to the berries, which goes back to the fucking gazelle, which goes back to the fucking lion, who shits or dies, which goes back to the grass, which goes back to the fucking berries, which goes back to the gazelle, which goes back to the fucking lion. Period. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Let's go with a circle. Let me give y'all that standpoint. Look at the circle. If you have a circle somewhere in your house, maybe it's on your light, maybe it's on your wall, I want everybody to look at a circle. I'm going to use this cup. Can everybody look at a circle? Bitch, I'm going to show y'all a circle. Can everybody use this circle? Use this cup as a circle. Or better yet, comment circles in the comments so you can get it. Can I get an okay once everybody gets it? Type okay in the comments if you get it. Type okay in the comments if you get it. Okay. What I was trying to explain to a certain thick-brained bitch who hates to admit when she's wrong about anything. All of our arguments on live today literally just prove what I say. If you go here, you go here. You go here, you go here. All of these are different points. They're different points. All of these are different points, but they're all connected. They're all connected. Do you get it? Comment the circles again. Comment the circles again. I need y'all to get it. You may start here, you may start here, you may be here, you may be here, or you may be here. But all the fucking points are connected. They're all connected. So that's what I'm trying to explain with the cycle of energy. It doesn't matter if you start here as shit or you start here as a gazelle. But that shit is going to go to that grass, which goes to those berries, which goes to that fucking gazelle, which goes to that lion, which goes back to that shit. Transference of energy.
Really gonna motherfucking scientists say we don't have the technology able to fucking do that shit no fucking way. We have Teslas. Cars that'll drive you while you in the back seat sleep with AirPods in. And we can't get to the moon again. It costs money. I don't believe shit that these white people say. I don't. I don't think I trust white men and women anymore. Trusting white men and women kind of led to my people's demise a couple hundred years ago. And I'm not going to fall for the okey-doke again. I'm going to trust some darker people. They've always been the smartest people on earth. The people in the Middle East, Africa, these fucking Europeans come there and take what they find back to Europe. And then they become the fucking inventors. Basic fucking plumbing. These bitches were shitting in the streets of London. Shit.
Happening. I can personally, for myself, see the things I believe in taking place. I believe in the transference of energy. I see the transference of energy. Every day of my fucking life. Every day of my fucking life, I see it. So with that being said, I believe in things I can see and I believe in things I understand, because I feel like it's very dangerous for people to believe in things that they don't understand, because that is how you get misled. That is how you get misled. When you get to believing in shit that you don't personally understand, that's how you get misled. That's how you get brainwashed. And that's how you become ignorant. You don't understand shit about what you believe in. You just believe in it because, bitch, your grandmama, who slave master believed in it. Bitch. I personally believe in things I can see. So with that being said, that's just how I feel. That's my argument. A lot of the things that I just said in it aren't debatable. And that's just that. The energy cycle and that bullshit shit with Hennessy Charles, she right about a lot of things, but she ain't right about that. She ain't right about that. Don't go for that. She's incorrect. She's wrong. If you go tell her that, the bitch might explode on Single Lives. But she's wrong. That's what I believe in. And period. I don't have to get mad or run away when I think I'm wrong, because I can listen to other people's beliefs and standpoints and still hold my own. You get what I'm saying? I believe in what I see. And I can literally go outside and see the energy cycle. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get what I'm saying, don't say you get what I'm saying, because that is the part of the shit that I don't believe in. You believing in shit that you don't even fully understand is where you start getting brainwashed. And that's where you start sounding ignorant. So if you don't get what I'm saying, don't say you do, because that's where you start to get brainwashed. That's a part of the problem. A lot of us just believe in shit we don't necessarily understand because our parents did. So, yeah, that's just that. And for everybody who wanted another explanation, I give you the cup, aka the circle. Can I get a circle in the comments? Can I get a circle in the comments? This is my best explanation for the argument that me and WELUVCHE were having. Transference of energy. My point was, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transferred. So boom, we all learned about the circle of life, but it is quite literally a circle. Whether you start at this point, or this point, or this point, or this point, they are all connected. They're all connected. Can I see a yes in the comments if you understand that all the points on this cup are connected? Say yes if you understand that. No. So boom. All points in this circle are connected. Yes or no in the comments. This point, 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 this point. We understand that, right? Boom, everybody's saying yes. So let's break it down into the circle of life. It's gonna be that one bitch to say no. If you don't understand that all these points are connected, this isn't the life for you. If you don't know your shapes, if you don't know your fucking shapes, this isn't the life for you. So boom, all of these points are connected. So then we're gonna start with the life cycle. We're gonna start with grass. Grass is right here. Grass is right here. Plants and berries that grow out of grass is right here. A gazelle is right here. A lion is right here. And shit is right here. So again, we have grass, plants and berries that grow out of grass, a gazelle, a lion, and shit and decomposed matter. All of those points are connected, and that is what you call the circle of life. The circle of life, class, is the simplest and easiest way that I can explain the conservation of energy concept, which is that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It is only transferred. This is my simplest way to explain this to y'all. So boom. Grass grows. Plants and berries grow from the grass. A gazelle eats those plants and berries. A lion eats that gazelle. The lion takes a shit or decomposes right here. And that decomposed matter and that shit then goes to help the grass grow. Grass, plants and berries, gazelle, lion, shit. 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 Do we understand? Do we understand? Do we understand? That is the circle of life. I feel like a lot of y'all schools played y'all, telling y'all that it was called a food chain. I feel like a lot of y'all schools played and misled y'all, telling y'all that it was a food chain. It's not a food chain, it's a circle of life. Because insinuating that it's a chain, that means it has a top and a bottom. That's not how it works. It's a circle. It's a circle. Because the same way that lion eats that gazelle, that lion then acts as food to the grass when it dies or takes a shit. It's not a chain, it's a circle. It's not a chain, it's a circle. And you know what that explains? That explains my point. That is the easiest and clearest definition of energy not being able to be created or destroyed that I can give y'all. So when I was saying that whole thing about, well, I feel like we were here before and, I feel like my soul grows and nurtures with every time and every different experience. That's what I meant. If no other energy on the planet can be created or destroyed, if every piece of energy on the planet transfers on, why wouldn't we? Why are humans and our souls and everything about us, why are we the only form of energy on the planet that isn't created or destroyed? Why are we the only form of energy on this planet that isn't transferred? No, humans, they not transferred. They just automatically go to heaven. Yeah, okay, got it. Cool. Why are we the only form of energy that is not transferred? That's my beliefs. That's how I feel. That's what I believe in. Hopefully all of y'all got it. I'm back at 0 fucking stars. Yeah. You know what I mean? I ain't never minded. I love me an old nasty piece of debate. And yeah, I'm the sensitive one. I can't be talked to this way. I'd make